So hi, it's me, Denny Daniel, and I'm here with...
Naomi. Bell.
And they came all the way from, well, not that far, right across the water. And they saw the whole Museum of Interesting Things in breakneck speed. It only took a week. And now they're going to open up one of these boxes. This one here, this is the second choice, and this very, very noisy one is the third choice. God knows what the sandhill that is. And I do this like a 42nd Street Shell game, which I'm born and raised in New York, and I remember the 42nd Street Shell game.
Okay.
Where a guy showed up with 3 shells. He would have a quarter under one of the shells, and then he would mix them up, and you had to guess which one had the quarter, and you won something. The only difference here is I don't have 3 shells. There isn't a quarter. There's no quarter under any of my boxes either. And unfortunately, you also don't win anything.
No.
So ethically, it's exactly like a New York Shell game if you think about it ethically. But the similarity is this. I am going to mix up the boxes. So, here is me, boom, mixing up the boxes. Are you girls confused?
Yeah.
Yes, good. Because otherwise, I would have to do this all day long. And you would probably, oh my God, you'd probably get crushed. Okay, so let me put these back over here. And then each one of you pick a box to open. Go ahead.
I want the big one.
I want the big one.
Oh,
Too late.
Snooze you. And which one do you want?
This one.
That one. Excellent. So grab that. And there is your scalpel. And
Yes.
there's your scalpel.
Thank you.
And go ahead. And remember, hold it like a box cutter. Well, actually, that might be easier.
Oh, I'm
I
left-handed.
picked the easier one to open.
Yeah, that's why I wanted that one.
You can kind of share.
No.
And remember, try not to cut each other, to cut me, or to cut the cat.
Ooh. Amazing.
Whoa, I know what that is. You're going to be very proud you opened this.
Bell.
Sorry.
Sorry, babe.
Let me get this out of the way. Oh my Lord. Go ahead, pull that out.
What'd you got?
Do you watch Star Trek?
Yes.
Because that is the 3-dimensional Vulcan, you know, you remember Spock plays 3-dimensional chess? That is an original set from the Franklin Mint with all the pieces and everything. The pieces fell all over the box, but guys, trust me, there's the pieces in there. How amazing. You're a big Star Trek fan, aren't you? You're so happy you opened this, aren't you? She's like in shock. I guess the right person opened this.
Wow, okay.
I found out these existed from, you know, the Liberty Science Center.
Yeah.
The curators there are dear friends of mine. So, Rob, I got it. Thank you very much for it was on his table
Thanks, Rob.
last week or 2 weeks ago when I did a gig there. And I said, whoa, where did you get this? And he goes, oh, the Franklin Mint made them and I got one, blah, blah, blah. And I said, I'm adding this to the museum immediately. So this is all of the whole thing. Plus there's 2 more small plates over there.
What?
And you know what I didn't know? You're a Star Trek fan.
Yes.
I thought this was fake, and it was from Star Trek. They made it up. It's a real game,
Yeah.
and it existed in the 1800s.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
I never knew that. I was so impressed. And it had multiple levels, not just the 3 or the 5. It had many more back in the 1800s.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of like consolidated into like, you know, 3 levels.
Star Trek, yeah.
You knew this.
Yeah.
You're really a Star Trek fan, aren't you? This is so great that you opened this up. I am so happy that you got. Yeah. And you know, I found out though that 80% to 90% of people open an item that has to do with them in some sort of way.
That's weird.
So everyone freaks out about this.
Oh my God.
I am a big
Don't
Star
cut
Trek
yourself,
fan.
please.
No, I'm not cutting myself. I had to open this.
Oh my God, you opened up the Holy Grail of records. Here, I'll take that from you. That is, oh my God, that is so cool. There's a very, very important film associated with that. This is the original Duke Ellington album, live at Carnegie Hall. I'll take the box from you. Live at Carnegie Hall, doing the album Blk Brown Beige. This was the album that just blew him off the charts. Everyone who was anyone showed up at Carnegie Hall for this show because it basically tells the black story by a black man back in, you know, the mid 1900s, which was like cutting edge for that time. I've been dying for this record. Now there was a film right before then called Symphony in Black than Duke Ellington did with Billie Holiday.
Oh.
And it was when Billie Holiday was like a baby. She was just 19 years old, and it was her first film, and I have that on original 16.
Amazing.
And I was so amazed, and I wondered why that film wasn't even bigger. And I found out it's because this album came out right after it.
Shit, it's
And-
a competition.
Yeah, so he competed with himself, ironically. And so this album became the famous one because it did Carnegie Hall. But if you ever listen to the Symphony in Black, it's absolutely stunning. It's an amazing record. So I got this one to show what record came before it, and it's on original Victrola records.
Oh.
This is literally like the holy grail of records for him, because this is the original recording of Duke Ellington at that concert that almost everybody was at. I think even like people like Frank Sinatra showed up to this. It was like everybody.
She loves Frank Sinatra.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. This was like the big deal. I mean, just imagine a black man playing Carnegie Hall in that era. He probably had to come in through the back entrance because they wouldn't let you even in through the front entrance. And yet he did Carnegie Hall, and he became a #1 hit because of this. And if you remind me, I'll play the Billie Holiday one at the Speakeasy for you, and you'll be like, wow, really amazing stuff.
Hey, I
So-
love Frankie Valli too. Thank you.
Oh. And I have some of that stuff too. So wow,
My
you
grandpa
both
knew.
opened up like holy grail items. These are like going to be stars of the show soon. So
Yeah.
when you see them in the physical location, you'll be like, I opened that before Denny. So I hope you guys had fun.
I did.
Yeah, it was
Yay.
amazing.
Yay! And we'll say bye to the world.
Bye.
Bye.